Hey friends, this is Ray Cannata from Midnight Menu Plus One. I want to talk to you a little bit about pizza tonight, and specifically New York style pizza. We all know that New Orleans has lots of different styles of pizza, and some of them are excellent. There are eclectic ones that don't really fit in the traditional pizza categories that are great. There's also now a Chicago deep dish style. I really like Midway for that. There's authentic sort of Italy Italian like you'd get in Rome, and Ancora and Dominica have gotten rave reviews and they deserve it. Absolutely fantastic. There's also a local form of Creole Italian, and it actually predates New York Italian. It's an older community, and it's wonderful, but it's just not what I'm used to. Growing up with New York style Italian in New York City and its suburbs in Long Island and New Jersey, there's just sort of there's a flavor that I was not finding when I first got here, even in the purportedly New York style Italian places. They were okay for what they were, but they just weren't what I grew up with, and it was disappointing. Well, I found a bunch now, and several of them were places that you often would not expect, and actually don't show up in any of the guides that you're going to read. But let me share some of these with you. You can check them out and tell me what you think. One is Nino's. I love that place. It's a gritty little dive on Carrollton and Uptown. They sell pizza by the slice. Also, some of the best veal and chicken and eggplant parm you'll ever get. Nino is actually from Messina, Sicily. Grew up there, and also had a pizzeria in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, a famous Italian neighborhood. And I'll tell you what, you can tell it's phenomenal. Another one is Côte de Sud. Now that's crazy because it is a French restaurant, and it's on the high end of French stuff, although it's casual. And it's on Maple Street in Uptown too. And yet they have New York style pizza. And the other day, my wife and my daughter and I were there, and the three of us ate for $18. Got a large pie, like a meat pie, and man, it was great. We had a couple slices left over to take home. Super cheap too. Also, Revista. Revista is just it's a bakery, and it doesn't have an Italian theme. But the co-owner was the #2 chef at Commander's for a while, and both the owners there are great bakers and chefs, and somehow they got a hold of some of the secrets of some great New York Italian eggplant parm. They don't offer it that often, but when they do, I recommend getting it. It's inexpensive and it's absolutely wonderful. I really, really love it. Tender and delicious. Pizza Delicious is a place that is on everybody's list, and it deserves it. That's in the Bywater. It's fantastic. Also, Slice is on a lot of lists, and even though it's popular, it is also awesome, I think. And I go to both their locations, but my favorite is probably their Uptown location on Magazine. Well, anyway, those are my opinions. Why don't you check them out yourself and let me know what you think. Give us some feedback. Until then, I'm Ray Cannata from Midnight Menu.